Gino Slonic.
Slonik.
You know
Slonik.
Arabic? Shlonik is a
Shwaya.
guy.
Yes, Slonik, girl.
Yeah.
Shwaya.
Okay. How much do you know Arabic now?
How much what, sorry?
How much do you know Arabic? شنو,
Shwaya. Not that much.
Not that much.
Less that I wanted.
But you told me you teach Spanish.
Yes.
So you don't learn Arabic from them?
Yes, honestly, yes. It's where I learning more Arabic from my students. I feel so happy because
Most
I
of your
teach
students are from Kuwait or?
all are from Kuwait. Maybe 2 I have from another country. All the students that I had from Kuwait. And maybe I had already, let's say, 80 students
Oh, nice. 80.
in the last 2 years. At least 80. At least.
Gino, I want to ask you something.
Tell me, not difficult.
Are you financially stable?
Yes, I was more stable 1 year before because I working for a company. But if the meaning of stable is having enough money to live and pay your expenses, yes.
Are you financially happy?
This year I am investing. So financially happy in the way to I have the possibility to invest in myself and working as a freelance, because as a freelance, a month there is better, some month there is worse. You are investing time to don't get another job because you are believing in one project that I have, for example, one big project in October. So I'm not taking another big thing. So I am taking from my saving. Yes, I'm happy because I have this possibility to invest.
So you're happy?
Yes, and always I have my resource, you know. I'm singing, all this kind of thing I am doing as an extra. I do advertisement, I do singing, I do classes as an extra.
ما في sugar daddy?
ما في sugar daddy.
ليش? He would have taken care of all of that.
Not my way.
Insane. Let me ask you something. Well, in Kuwait, we're all about sugar daddies. And that's in a good way. You know why? Yeah, you know why? Because our wives, everybody's married. Ask any Kuwaiti guy. I'm sure you know. His wife is taken care of. Done. Already. Why? Because it's the responsibility of the guy. Here in Kuwait, we take care of the woman. If it's my daughter, if it's my wife, if it's my sister, it's by default. You're the sugar daddy. You got to take care of everything. So your wife needs a new car. Even though she works, you're buying the new car. She wants to travel, you're buying. You're buying. So you're paying for everything. My daughter now in college, she get paid about $1,000 every month, right? From the government. Every 2 days she calls. Baba, I need this, I need that. And I would never feel bad or anything because I think it's all about the culture. We're raised this way. Okay. Even our religion pushes us to take care of the woman, even financially. But anyways, when you said I'm financially happy, so I want to move a little bit from money towards happiness. Gino, the 35-year-old who lives in Kuwait today, are you happy? When you go to bed at night where there's nobody's watching, it's only you. You put your head on that pillow. Are you smiling until you go to bed? Or are you aggravated? Are you happy?
Some days, yes. Some days, no. I am a human. I am not a robot. Some days, no, because it's very hard. It's very hard, of course. Because in this age, normally, your nature needs it, to be with a couple, to be mom, because it's a nature needed.
Yeah.
You are covering with your ambitious to develop yourself to be later on better mother or better wife, but you are paying a big price. Of course, I am fighting sometimes with my own nature, but in another hand, in the line that you was talking about sugar daddies and this and that,
I know.
Yeah, I know,
I don't mean
kidding,
like
I know
sugar
it's
daddy,
kidding,
but like.
maybe it happened to me that I don't want anyone to feel the responsibility about myself. First of all, I didn't have my father to care because I lost him when I was 17. So maybe also this is kind of affecting me. And to me also, I wanted to have a pure love in all the sense, a free, pure love. I don't want anyone to feel like I am his responsibility. I want someone to love me as as I am. And I don't want it to love anyone because I need it.
But but let me tell you this. The nature of men, whether you like it or don't, when we love someone, we already feel responsible for them. You can't change that about us.
You don't feel sometimes a lot of pressure to
No,
need to
no, I
care?
don't feel pressure because I love them. Like, if my daughter, if my wife, if my sister, anything happens to them, I was never and will never feel pressured being responsible for the people I love unconditionally. I will kill that cat. Go. I will kill that cat. I mean it. This is not for the show. I mean it. We never feel pressured if we love those people. You know who's pressured? If you're doing it because they want you to do it, not because you want to do it. But like, how is the relationship between me and my daughter? There's no conditions. There's no contract, not right? I love her. I fucking love my daughter. She's the only daughter I have, and I have 3 boys. But my daughter, I fucking love her. I'm crazy about my daughter.
I didn't raise in this way. So maybe that's why. I don't want it to be the responsibility of anyone. Since 17, most probably I am out of everything. Like, I am very familiar person. My family is very strong and like this. But since my father passed away, I am alone in the world.
Okay. But then, if you
Maybe
get
by
married...
my own fault, you know?
Well, it's nobody's fault. It's just God's way of creating things and doing things. And I believe God has a very mysterious way that we will never understand. But let me ask you this. Don't you think at some point in life you'll meet someone and you'll maybe be blessed with a great family, and then you have to slow down on that part of life to be more effective in your family life?
Sure.
Because if you're gonna... This is how I'm thinking right now. Because I'm moving towards something else, which is feminism. I don't want to talk about it yet, but like I'm moving towards that way. But if you're a woman, if you're successful, if you're so good at what you do at work, doesn't that require you to be away from home for very long hours?
As I said before, this is my main point why
Yes
I
or
am
no?
doing all this.
Yes.
That's why I'm doing all this hard work before be mom. That's why I'm doing this hard work before be mom.
So later on, you don't mind having less time to spend at work so you can have more time with your family at home.
Of course.
Okay.
But to reach, I am not Kuwaiti, to reach that level of be my own boss, to have cover
It's more work.
my needs and no need to depend of someone else, I have to work hard. So work hard. This not happen like this. I taking loans from here, or my father helping me on that, or the government helping me on that. No.
Yeah, in Kuwait, we're blessed with all of that. Family support, the government support, so it's a lot easier on us. Feminism. Are you pro feminism? Like, because nowadays when I see the word feminism, it irritates me because the way they talk about it. It's like we're taking so much from women, and we're not. We're like, I do understand, since the beginning of time, woman was oppressed. I totally, from the Flintstones, the cartoons. Remember the cartoons, Flintstones? The guy used to grab the woman by the hair and just walk in the streets, which is ridiculous. But whose fault was that? Was it the Middle East? Was it Arabs? Was it Muslims? Was it... No. It was everybody. It was the West. It was the East. It was everybody was treating women badly back in the day. But we're not back in the day. We're today. Do you need these movements today so you can feel more women?
My point of view, it is we cannot making a global generalization.
Yes.
I try to understand the scenarios from, let's say, this side of the world and at least my country. And I try to put the scenario why women, we are so strong, independent, and called feminist or not there than here. Where here, they are so strong, so independent, and so smart.
Yeah.
I like it too much how they are.
It makes me laugh so hard when I'm back in California. People's like, "Oh, you oppressed woman." I was like, "What? You should meet my mom. You should meet my wife. Then you'll see how we oppress women."
Yes.
We're so oppressed. Men are so oppressed in the Middle East.
Yes, there is a different kind of press, you know. First of all, back in year, as you said, before the law, the general law was la ley del más fuerte, the law of the stronger one. in everything. In the animals still is happening. In the society before, whoever is more strong, it is the power. So of course, before happened like this with women and with men, because physically men are stronger. This is a nature thing. I cannot say I am not agree with the feminine. I cannot say I support or not, because there is 13 sin I understand. Another 13 sin no. I wanted to say that I am independent and hard worker, not because I am a feminist. The opposite is because I really love a family and I wanted to be pure with my partner and with my family. I wanted to dedicate as better time and as better version of me as I could. This from my side. Later on, try to understand the scenario. You cannot compare, because in the Bible there is no recognized laudit of the woman's side. There is not recognized as the Quran, as recognized as a mother, as a woman, as a daughter. We don't have this recognized in our even in our religion.
No, in Islam, yes, in the Holy Quran, we recognize women as men. But yes, there's some parts of the Holy Quran which is misinterpreted, where we're like, other people who does not know how to interpret the Holy Quran, they say, in the Holy Quran, we are saying that women are half the man, are less the man. The man is responsible for the woman, because that's the wrong interpretation. But yes, we do realize and recognize women as a partner, as the reason of that completes life. The reason that men need women because they make them morally strong. All of that.
We don't have this recognized in the Bible. Even in your Quran, if I am not mistaken, Muhammad was married, right? With a strong woman.
Yes.
He was living in the house of her, actually.
Yes, Khadija.
This is a very well recognized about a woman's side. Mm-hmm. We don't have this in Bible. So, because of many years of abuse of a woman in our side of the world.
No, it's everywhere. Even on this side.
Everywhere. I will talk only what I know 100%. Because I see in my mom, in my aunties, in previous generation and previous generation. Because there is not consideration, even in the religion. Women had to fight too much just to be here, just to be recognized.
I totally agree.
So you cannot compare, here there is no right, there is right, feminism. No, you need to understand the background and the scenario.
Okay, let's minimize this to Kuwait.
For example, when I do trips, and to me coming like the last time, 10 Kuwaiti women above of 50 years old, which is supposed to another generation, and they coming alone with no kids, with no husband, with someone that they don't know, to another country, and they are coming free and alone, joining a group with people that they don't know each other.
Just to have fun.
Just to have fun and explore themselves in another culture, explore another culture. To me, this is was the shock first time that I did it. And I used to say to my friends, to my aunties, to my everyone, I said, you have less right and you are more close-minded than all of them.
Yeah.
Because you, mom, you work hard worker, but you cannot leave your husband and making a trip alone.
Yeah.
So who is more submissive?
Yeah.
Who is under who?
Yeah, I agree.
You are under the society because you have to work, you have to handle the thing, and you cannot have your own free time to experiment yourself, to improve your experience. No.
Let's say there's this guy who tells you that I love you, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. What does that mean? What does love? Because I know you have to interpret it. There's some sort of explanation to love, right? So a gorgeous woman like you, is going to be with somebody at some point in life. So what is love to you?
What is love for me, or what I will analyze from his words? From his
word
I analyze.
Forget about
he's
the guy
a player.
now. No.
He don't know what he's talking about. Anything is not existing.
No,
what is love for me?
How do you explain love in your dictionary?
In my dictionary, love is everything. Love is the motor of the life. Love for the life, love for God, love for the nature, love for what are you doing, love for your thought, love is everything. Love in a couple, to me, meaning admire. To me, to can love someone, I have to admire someone. I have to feel as a compliment of myself, as a great esteem, because love materialized with another person, it is to have family. So I respect who don't want it to have family, whatever. But to me, it's have family. And if I starting from before, I already had 10 kids. You know, I have a football team. I always say, but I didn't find this
Okay.
partner in life, or I didn't been ready to be the greatest.
Are you okay? Because people have, let's say, wishes and dreams, right? So how many kids do you wish to have?
They are decreasing with the age. They are decreasing.
No, seriously, like how many? 1, 2, 3? Because
As I
it's
told you,
decreasing.
if I
Because
starting-
now it's decreasing.
If I started 10 years ago, I will have 5, 6.
Really?
Yes.
You don't mind?
No.
That's
Why
a
is it
bunch.
too much?
That's too many.
My grandmom had 11.
I know your grandmama had 11. My grandmama had 12. I feel like, God bless her soul, I was always asking her before she passed, I was like, you didn't have a life. You're always pregnant. If you're not pregnant, you were getting ready to be pregnant.
That's
So,
why
yeah.
I had a life.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to be
yeah.
mom.
Okay.
So my life will be my kids. Nowadays, so maybe I will have 2, 3.
Now I understand what love is. And love has no nation. Love has no religion. Love has no status, right? You don't have to have money. You don't have to have all of this to be loved or to love someone. Now to love someone and you're so far away from home, you live in a society where Islam is the dominant religion, right? So let's say someone comes to you and just, oh, mira,
شوفي
شوفي
شوفي.
حلوة جميلة, I want to marry you, but you have to be Muslim. Or maybe you will tell him, yes, I will marry you if you become Christian. Is that how you think, or you don't care? Like
I don't care.
I would be with somebody if he was Muslim or he was Christian or he was Buddhist, or
I don't care.
so it doesn't really affect you.
If really it's someone who have faith and have trust that there is a God and really have values and acting according his value, his behave are according his values and his faith, the name of the title, I don't care.
Then the kids will happen. Are they going to follow your religion or his religion?
To be honest, for respect of the father, I cannot say right now what
Yeah.
they will do, because it's depend of which partner I have in life. Honestly, why am I telling you? Yes, if I married a Muslim, they will be Muslim. I am lying, because this is something as a team that we have to decide it. I am open to teach my kids as a Muslim. Yes,
Did anybody decide for you what you should be?
they try it. I study in a very strict religious school, very, very, very much. And they try to catch me to be one of the one to spread, like we call numerarias. It's like
Yes.
small circle that to spread the religion.
Spread their religion.
Yes, of course they try it. They try to classify me all my life in many things, but I
Okay.
am very wild free.
Okay, great. How do you manage to be fit? Like
Fit?
with all, yeah, because I'm watching you every day. Like I wake up in the morning, I get my coffee, I open my Instagram just to follow up on people and see news and what's happening. And there you go, boom, Gino is working out. I was like, how does she have time? When do you wake up? Do you have a maid?
No?
Okay.
I clean my home. You can go and it's so clean. And I cook healthy food and everything. I think there is time for everything, honestly. If you organize well yourself, there is time for everything. I am not a lazy person. Sometimes I wanted to be lazy, but I don't allow myself to be lazy most of the time. So I wake up, let's say 8, 9. Before I used to wake up at 6 when I need to go to Al Hajri to work. Maybe I wake up 8, 9. I have my healthy breakfast. I work a little bit in the computer, what I need to do and this and that. Then I take in 40 minutes. You don't need more. 40 minutes to, normally I put a podcast to improve my knowledge about emotional intelligence, because I feel like work out my body and work out my mind. It is a way to can do all the things that I am doing, and a way also to can be happy.
So it's, as they say, body, mind, and soul.
Yes, men sana and corpore sana.
Mensan?
mens sana in corpore sana. They
Mens
used
sana
to
in
say
corpore sana.
for the Greek one who was having this nature of the perfect bodies and this kind of thing. Mens sana in corpore sana. I mean, healthy mind in a healthy body. This is a must.
But don't you think a healthy soul is always
Sure, and I
important?
studied life coach 1 year. I did a master for soul because, of course, like I used to like the analogy of the carruaje, the horse, the old car
Yeah.
horse with a wood car.
Yes.
They said the horse are our emotions. The driver is our mind.
Yes.
The car, the wood car, is our body, and the passenger, it is our soul.
Yeah.
Who knows from all this where need to go?
Yeah.
Some people, mostly here, they said, the driver.
Yeah.
No, Habibi, the driver, no. Your soul. You has to know where you want to go. So if you don't know what your soul wants, you don't know where are you going in your life. If you are moody, also I hear a lot here, okay, I am so moody. Run. You cannot be moody.
Yeah.
Because your horse are driving
Yeah, it's
your
taking
mind
you all
and
over
your
the place.
soul and your body. And maybe the horse will go running away from the countryside. Here is all plain, but in
Yeah.
another countries,
Yes.
maybe they will go for a cliff, or maybe they will go between rocks, or maybe so they will break you. They will break your car. The horse cannot decide it. You have to manage with your mind your horses, and your soul need to manage your mind, because
How-
otherwise you will break.
You left home when you were 17.
Yes.
So you didn't have much of family to support you understand all of the things that you're saying right now. How did you manage to educate yourself?
I very hard time to myself.
I mean, you know why? Because I know what speaking Spanish is. Spanish people are crazy. I've been around Spanish people for a very long time. They're crazy. So being 17, 18, and early 20s and being Spanish, that means you're crazy. Unless you had like really good guidance from people. And you told me you've been on your own since you were 17.
I don't want it to be unfair, because I have a family.
Gino, you're still crazy.
I am crazy. Depend of what, I am crazy.
Yeah.
But for loving the life and for experiencing the life, I'm crazy. But to also manage the life and manage myself to be my best version, I am not crazy. So I don't want it to be unfair. Like, my family was always there. I have a mom that is really as an example, because she's very strong woman. Maybe I didn't been so close to her because of life situation, but I had the great chance to study in the best school in my city. Was very strict in the religion, but this taught me very strong values, very much strong. And later on, I have to fight a lot with myself. Imagine when the life chokes you with a death, you know, because it was literally.
Yeah.
So I have to fight a lot with myself, and I searching by course on coaching, reading books, exploring the world. I was trying to improve and understand myself. And this is how I made myself, but not alone. I have surrounding, thanks God, with a lot of good people who teach me a lot. Of course, I have my family, my mom, my sister, my aunties, you know, that they behave also like my mom. My grandmom was also a very big part in my life. That the only tattoo that I have is her letter.
Really?
And it's her own handwriting.
That's nice.
Mercedes. So I cannot be unfair and say, no, I am a
Self-taught.
tiger that I raised in the savannah and I did everything alone. No, I have them there. Maybe not that close as maybe I need it. Maybe not emotionally attached as someone needed, and I missed that part. But of course, I can always go back to them for an advice, for a guide, you know?
Okay. Last but not least, you said your dream job is to build a bridge between Spain and Kuwait.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Is that mean a company who operates in Spain and in Kuwait or Middle East, spreading the culture of Spain here in different areas, like trips, classes, events, kids activities, caterings, products. I wanted to build it here and also give it to the Kuwaiti people or Middle East people, the service there. You are always in Marbella, but you don't know many other areas. Or you are in Marbella, but you don't know what to do, for example, with your kids. Or you wanted to be in your home, but you would love to someone go there to cook in the way that you know you like it, your food, and to have a staff who know how you like it to behave in a home, this kind of thing. So this is my idea, to build this bridge, to make it, and also for the Spanish people, having the bridge to bring them here.
Yeah.
To don't have this blind, closed mind that thanks God the paddle is bringing a lot, and they are starting to know more about Kuwait and loving Kuwait, because, by the way, most of them, they love Kuwait. They are
Really?
very happy. Yes, and I am very happy to see girls like my friend Sofia, she's paddle coach, 21 years old. Now she's just making 22. She loves Kuwait. And to me, it's like, you should too wanted to be in parties every day in Spain.
Yeah.
She loves Kuwait.
Okay.
And I have a lot of friends from the same field, from the paddle. They did Ramadan this year. Maybe longer, maybe shorter. Maybe we cheating because we drink water, to be honest. But they try to do, you know? So to me, this is a very proud, glad situation for
I
me.
think there is a huge opportunity
see.
for you to do so, because building that bridge between both countries, both cultures, will give you an opportunity to show people how great that side of the world is, and to also show people from that side of the world how great this side is. And I think it's going to make you a great deal of money as well. You know, with talent, with work, automatically comes money. It like, if you do good, if you're so good at cinematography, you're not going to do this for free. If you're so good at taking people from here to there, that's also that's money. So that's another great deal of money. Anyways, well, I just want to thank you. It was my pleasure. It's been a while since we were talking about this and having you over the show.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best, Chino. I will definitely have you over the studio again for something else, maybe. I don't know. There's so many that you do that we can get yourself.
My pleasure.
So thank you very much and have a great life.
Thank you so much. Same to you. Thank you to all.
مشكورة. مشكورة.
Shukran.
Cut.